All right, good morning, everyone. Louis Borsellino. Today is the 27th of April, and important news today is the Fed minutes with a 0% chance of the Janet Yellen and the group and the team raising interest rates. The story for us is that we've been in consolidation. I can tell you this is the quiet before the storm. You've got some Apple bad earnings. A lot of companies reporting with bad earnings, and yet here we are near all-time highs for the year, close to unchanged. So, as you can see, this is pretty indicative of what happens before a Fed day, all right, or the days leading up to the Fed day. We've been in a very tight consolidation range, 12-point ranges, and so on. So, what to expect today, all right? I think we're going to get an expanded range today. I really would enjoy if they go back and they would take off, fill in this area right here, 73 down to 65. Now, ultimately, I think the market could retrace to 2030 and still be in a good shape, and I would love to see it. But this is still from the 18th, all right, and it's the last time we were getting news about what was going on with the Fed. And this is this big buying tail that was done on April 18th. As you can see, we have all these single prints. And we filled in down to 74.5. All right, actually we're down to about 73. Actually 71.5. And we still not have completed the filling of this buying tail. That would be awesome. I can see, as usual, on Fed days, you usually get two fake outs and then the move. All right? Two fake outs and then the move. So I want you to be really sharp about the fact that if we get down in this area under 73, we can, spike down to 65 and still be good. So understand that we still have some unfinished business down here at the bottom. Okay? Also, the top. Now, I've put these red lines. You got like 1, 2, 3 major tops. You look at yesterday's high, couldn't take out the Globex high. All right. Here is the Globex high of on the 24th. All right. Here's another high on the 22nd, day high within a point. All right. And then I always look at this. You take a look at this split right here. Okay. I kind of look at the day, and I always split the day. I take the profiles and I split them, right? And then I want to know, what kind of day we had, right? So I'm going to put this day back together. So the afternoon of the 21st, 2090 a quarter was the high that sold us off and kind of kept us in the range that we've been in for the last, since the 21st, okay? This has basically been the high, all right? So here's all those highs, right? So, the market to me is telling me that, once we get above this 2090 quarter, all right, and I'm going to put this back together, this profile, but this is an important split for me, all right? All right, so, this was the big sell-off here on the 21st, okay? This is our next target. I mean, we have to get above, all right, 2097.5. So we've got here. This is our next target, and then above this, we're going to, above 2100. So I don't know what kind of news that Miss Yellen could bring in today, but also, leaving interest rate alone, is that enough to take this market higher? Who knows? I mean, earnings have been pretty dismal, and there is no sign of the market getting better at this point as far as earnings are concerned. All right, so S&Ps, you can tell here we've got a value area high of 2086 and a quarter. Now this is a day session only chart. Remember, I only look at the day session. I do look at the 24-hour basis, but right here I just want to give you the idea of what value looks like. 2086 and a quarter, point of control. I've got a bull bear zone of 2083.75 down to 2081.75. Also, our proprietary pivots ended the day in a buy and that's important to note. All right, because if we open with a gap over lower, where we open to these pivots is very important to what we look at. Okay, one of the things that it's been really, if you take a look, these are what we call the sisters. All right, I've got the Dow, I've got the Nasdaq, and then I've got the Russell over here. All right, so I take a look at these markets, and when you look at them, all right, they're sort of in conflict. All right, the Nasdaq has been out of sort with the rest of the indexes, and I think that has to do with the Apple earnings. Okay, the Apple earnings. So when you take a look at the Dow, all right, ended up the day in a buy. The Nasdaq ended up the day in a sell, and the Russell ended up the day in a buy, and the ES was in a buy. So one of the things that I need for confirmation for a market to move, and that's intraday. And when you see me on tweeting out there that we've got conflicting pivots, these are the things that we are talking about. And come into ManOverMarket, take a 7-day free trial. You can even get a free trial on NinjaTrader with the pivots. The pivots and all the other indicators are also becoming on an IRT. You can download a free version of NinjaTrader and get the free trial for the pivots. These will keep you on the right side of the market. All right. Also, we got to be able to mention oil here hitting a month high up here at $45. I was all over the fact that last year I thought that oil is really trading way above value. Now remember, that's the day session, 44.20. Okay, so we're trading up, hitting a high here, 45.18. So oil is showing that it may have made a bottom. It may have made a bottom, but Exxon today came out and was downgraded by S&P, its credit rating. So I think there's going to be some turmoil in oil. We're not out of the woods with oil. All right. Okay. All right. And gold is telling us, basically, when we take a look at gold is telling us they don't trust anybody. All right. We keep going back and forth. We're back down to the 1250 area. We keep bouncing off that 1275 down to 1250 again. Ultimately, looking at 1300, all we need is some more turmoil in the world, and don't think that the turmoil is over. All right, listen, come to ManOverMarket, 7-day free trial. See our indicators. All right, get into our chat room. I make live calls in the chat room. I give you a bias. I give you zones that are buy and sell zones, and trust me, you can get verification from anybody in our chat room that I will let you know where we're at all times. All right. Come in, take a free trial. Would love to have you in there. And also, if you've been at this game and you're out of capital and you don't want to leave the game, get into our funding program. Our funding program is built for people. Unfortunately, this industry, there's a lot of people that have opened up accounts and within 6 months they've lost their money, but yet the bug is there, and they understand that you can. It takes a year just to siphon through all the stuff that is out there on the internet. Come to ManOverMarket, and we will be your guidance. And once we become your guidance, we will put you in a funding program. And if you become a good trader or can adapt to the rules and regulations that we put together for our traders, you can get funded. All right? All right, everybody. Good luck. Remember, Fed Day, 2 fake outs. Up, down, up, down, up, down. But remember, there's 2 fake outs, and remember those zones that we're talking about. All right? Remember, all right? Ultimately, we have to go through this 90 to 91 and a quarter. We get up above 99, I think the market's gone to the upside, and then we can have a break all the way down to 65, still be good. Under 65, we could have a problem. And the other thing is, I actually really like to see this market retrace back to the 2030 area and firm up there. So anyway, everybody, good luck, good trading. Come to www.manovermarket.com. See our indicators. Get a free trial, 7 days, And everybody, good luck, and talk to you later. Bye.